Today I'm going to talk a little bit about truck camper camping, and I was going to do a comparison video before we got rid of our fifth wheel, which I thought would be fun, but I didn't, so here we are. Just going to give a few pointers. When I was doing research on truck campers, there's videos out there, and this one probably won't be much different than them, but I'll do it anyway. So we went from fifth wheel to truck camper. Some things you might need to think about that I didn't beforehand was extension hitch. If your truck camper is going to be longer than your bed, you will have to get an extension hitch. And if you're going more than, I'm no expert, but I've seen some at Cabela's that were like 18, 20 inches long, which were fairly cheap. The tongue weight's minimal, the maximum weight is minimal, so you need to think about that, because to get a safe one, if you're going to be hanging out far, you're going to be in it like over $1,000. So think about that. Think about if you, excuse me, if your truck can handle the weight. I have a 1-ton dually. This is a 10'8" Okanagan, and it is up just barely below 4,000 pounds with water and propane. So add all your shit in there, your coolers, you lose your truck's bed space with a truck camper, obviously, so everything is going to have to go in the camper, or you tow a trailer. But that's something you need to think about too, because it is one of my biggest complaints about having a truck camper. We do haul our boat behind the pickup, and we did also with the fifth wheel, but with the fifth wheel we had all the bed space pretty much still. You could put a little bit of firewood, chainsaw, you know, generator if your camper isn't already equipped with one, whatever else you need, coolers, water jug. So that's definitely something to think about, because it's a almost the deciding factor for me to go back to a fifth wheel from a truck camper. I put airbags on my pickup, and it did help, but I am not too convinced it was worth the money that I spent on them. But that's my opinion, so other people might tell you different. And that's what I heard, that, oh, you gotta have airbags, they're the best thing ever, it makes so much difference. Well, I don't know if that's all what it's cracked up to be, but we'll leave it at that. Just something to think about. You can always check the door sticker on your pickup, and it should tell you, I believe it says GVWR, and that is the maximum weight of everything in the truck, and the truck is included in that weight. So it's the truck, the fuel, the passengers, anything in the bed. That's maximum what you can have. If you get stopped by the DOT, you'll get a large ass fine, and if you're getting in a wreck, hopefully that does not happen, but it could be a big factor, and we don't want that to happen to anybody. So just something to keep in mind. So the other thing I don't really like is the weight of it. Even with a big pickup that's plenty capable of handling it, it still feels like you have something on the top of your head just going like this, and it's not very comforting. We got in a small little wreck. Well, it wasn't small, it was a fairly good wreck, pulling doubles. Someone came across the center line and hit our boat, which was behind our fifth wheel, and totaled the boat. And so that was one of the reasons why we decided to sell the fifth wheel and get a truck camper. But comfort wise, towing, I could say I was more comfortable towing doubles than I feel towing or hauling the truck camper and towing the boat behind the truck. So to each their own, but that's just my opinion. You are obviously limited on space, so if you like to have your friends sleep in your camper or family or whomever, obviously truck campers aren't as big, but the one thing that does help, this one has a slide out in it, which helps immensely, especially going from a bigger unit to a smaller one. It was all the difference in the world. It's probably wouldn't end up getting one if they didn't have them with slides, but and now they have ones with 3 slide outs, so if you want to haul something that heavy, I'm going to give you a quick little tour of ours, and those are just some little things to think about if you're considering truck camper, camping, parking. Alright, we'll start in the kitchen. We're not going to go into great detail, but this is the kitchen. A little oven, no microwave, but for us that wasn't a big deal. We hardly ever used our microwave in our 5th wheel, so that was not a big deal. The generator is fantastic for daytime use. If you're planning on using, that's a Onan, I believe it's a 2500. Don't plan on using it at night because they are loud. We still take our little Yamaha 2000 watt inverter that's extremely quiet for nighttime use. This little dinette folds down into a couch, got a little storage. The bathroom is a dry bath. That is definitely my preference. It's got some storage in there, just feels a little bit more homey than the space age feeling wet baths, but whatever works for you. They do have quite a big step into the bed, so if you have trouble getting up on things, you may want to reconsider. It's got a nice closet in here. It's got some more storage. 2 little whapper dapper storage boxes up there. There's your exit if you feel the need to get out of your camper. Hopefully you don't need that. This is kind of a nice little feature. A little extra storage for bedding. A little pull-out pantry. These are great for space savers. Double whatever fridge freezer combo. This particular unit has almost the full 10/8 worth of a slide, which makes it nice. I can stand here, someone can still pass by me. In a regular truck camper, you'd have to get up on the couch on your head to let somebody by. So I'll put a few pictures of the outside up too, and I hope this helps anybody that might be considering a truck camper. I'm not trying to tell you either way, just hopefully this gives you some info. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below. If you want to see more of these funky videos, give her a like and a subscribe, and we'll try to keep them coming to you. Thanks for watching.